the ugliness of it all, especially if you're short natural gas and long equities. What's up, everybody? Welcome aboard to Bubba's Bottom Line or Bubba's Daily Update. Wow, what a day. It is a sell first, ask questions later. They are destroying every market except for one, the one of natural gas. And of course, we're having a major short squeeze in natural gas. And of course, not totally unexpected, as we've talked about for weeks, we expect a big sell-off before Santa comes to town and we see the Santa Claus rally. And of course, we are getting it. I am taping this right now about 2:30 Eastern time or so. And it's just, again, it's just a massacre at the moment. It didn't look as bad early, although markets were lower, but it did have the makings. And of course, every rally has failed miserably, and we continue to get new lows. The Nasdaq is getting clobbered. The Dow's down 500. The S&P futures are down almost 60 points. Natural gas is going parabolic to the upside. It's now up 40% in about a week. This is a short squeeze in which you haven't seen. And of course, one of the problems I was asked earlier when I was on RFD TV, what do you do? How high can it go? And the question is, I have no idea. It could go higher. And if you're in it, you better make sure that you have stops in there, because this could really get crippling and continue to go. There is no reason or where it's going to stop. Based on a pattern, I would look to be shorted. But again, I'd make sure that I was using a stop to make sure I had an exit, because we are just seeing a total straight parabolic run. You don't see those futures like that make 40% moves. And sure enough, this is what we're seeing. So be very careful here. Equities will probably find a place and bounce. I would not be surprised to see a rip your face off rally before Thursday, before the holiday. This is being done on relatively light volume based on what's going on. So again, I wouldn't chase it down for sure. I would expect to see a bounce, and I'd be nibbling for a spot to take a chance just for a trade to the long side. Overall, I think it's best to observe this market in these holiday weeks, because we know it's going to be quiet. We know tomorrow and Wednesday is going to be totally dead. So in the meantime, you're seeing a collapse here. I could see a halfway back rally before the end of the day, or I could see a total collapse. And either one is very viable from this point. The VIX is right at that key level. Bonds are struggling. So there's a lot going on here. We're seeing a small rally in gold, right? It's only $1.80, so it's not like it's going parabolic based on fear. We're seeing the dollar a little bit weaker, and everyone wants to talk about the dollar. The dollar has nothing to do with any of this sell-off right here. This is really about Apple, is my opinion. Apple had some news this morning, and they've kind of guided the last few weeks that things are going to be a little bit rough. So to me, it looks like we're going to see, and as we've been pointing towards, we want to be a seller of the Santa Claus rally. We've been sellers of rallies anyways, and of course, I think the first quarter could get very, very ugly here. Grain markets under a little bit of pressure today, but I don't think they're all that bad. I think my only concern would be in wheat once again, as again, we looked for a big move. We thought it would be up, and again, once again, it broke to the downside. I'd look for a rally in the grains in the next couple of days. I'm a buyer there. Meats are just kind of churning right around the unchanged line. Again, we're still bullish ag and looking for opportunities to buy, so we would continue to look for spots to buy here. Oil broke hard, rallied hard, and is kind of meandering right around that unchanged line. We think oil is going significantly lower. We're sellers at 58 to 60 on any kind of rally, and that's how we would look from that perspective. The Bitcoin, the cryptocurrencies are getting clobbered. And of course, this is kind of what happens when you start to get margin calls. You start to see markets, every market under heavy pressure. People are going anywhere they can to raise cash to meet those margin calls. So that's really, I think, more what you're seeing than anything else. So again, continue to focus on what is the footprint of the market, what are the charts telling you, what is the market telling you, and if you're not sure, then it's better to sit out on the sidelines. Remember, it's better to wish you were in a trade than to wish you weren't. Okay, so we'll be back tomorrow, and again, this could get really ugly later this afternoon. We'll keep our eyes on it, but in the meantime, this is Bubba's Daily Update, Todd Bubba Horwitz, and it's being brought to you by my friend Adam Barata. Gold is a better way. Check it out. All you have to do is go to bubbatrading.com/gold, and you can get your free copy. And of course, don't forget about our high school investing program. If you want to help us out, go to Patreon, patreon.com/BubbaTrading. And of course, Monday Night Football. Great game tonight. For pizza and a beer, I don't even really know. I think I'll take the favorite but this is, my handicapping's been almost as bad as my natural gas trade, so we'll see what goes on. But I'll take the favorite just for kicks and grins. Everybody have a great day. Bubba's Daily Update. We'll see you back here tomorrow with more of Bubba's Daily Update. Have a great day, everybody.